Day 19. It's 4:30 in the morning, and we're on our way to go train some fucking legs. Yeah, it's been a weird one this week. I think this is the first week where I've been like just completely de-energized. Everything's just been down here. So I did my chest session on Monday, but I didn't record that. The gym was full. I didn't want to get my camera out. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've just got back from work. I just got straight in bed and just been lay there. Energy wise, I'm shot. My carbs, sleep. It's just not, my cortisol levels are through the roof right now as well. So I am so anxious at the minute. It is insane. It's like borderline paranoid. But yeah, it's not been a great week. Last 2 days I've not hit my protein goal. And then the last 3 days I've not been to the gym. So but we're gonna make up for it. We're gonna make up for it by going. We've got our leg session now. Tomorrow we're gonna do back. And then Sunday we're gonna get our optional one in. Because we don't fucking skip the gym sessions. As long as we get them in, that's all that matters. But yeah, the plan is, hopefully, because when I did my first initial sort of weight loss phase with my coach, the gym was empty. So the plan is, A, we're going to have better adherence to the plan, simply because he was saying this himself. He was the one who suggested it. He was like, look, you're going after work and stuff, and you're up at 5:30 anyway. He was like, so by the time you're getting to the gym at 8, 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, you're so shot that you're like, the fatigue sets in before the end of your workout. He was like, so I know you can push yourself more if you had that energy. So he was like, why don't you go in the morning, because you had much better adherence to the plan, and you weren't as sort of on edge, as lethargic, as fatigued as you are now. So I said, yeah, fuck it, let's give it a go. So we've gone back to initial weight loss phase, gym time. The only time I used to go this, the only reason I used to go this time is because I had like really bad gym anxiety, and I just didn't like fucking going to the gym with people in there. I felt like a dick. But you pick things up and you get to chat to people, and you sort of get over it, don't you? But yeah, so the plan is see how well we get on this time of the morning while we're doing the cut, because that's another thing as well. Because I'm not lifting as heavy, I don't need to be like carved up to the max, and that's when the bulk hits, when I'm lifting as heavy as I can and I'm trying to rip these muscles to fucking pieces to get them to grow. But yeah, so the plan is today, a few sets of squats, some RDLs, probably some we were talking about doing some barbell lunges, and then some leg extensions, some calves, possibly something else, but we'll find out when we get down there. Fingers crossed it's dead, because I feel much more comfortable with my camera out. So let's get down there. legs have been well and truly shot. Fucked. I'll go home now, shower, eat, chill out before work. I did much prefer going earlier in the morning. Do you know what though? I wasn't expecting it to be as semi-busy as it was. Because usually, like, I was thinking it was, so let's say the back half of last year is when I started really dialing it in and going at stupid o'clock in the morning. And there'd be nobody in there. Like, I think it was me and one other guy, and I remember him so vividly. But no, there must have been about 20, 25 people in there. Oh shit. But we've done it. I think the only thing I didn't record was abs and RDLs. But other than that, I think I got everything else and I boxed everything else off. I'm sore. Fuck, but I've got to go home now and eat, but I'm not hungry. That's my problem. I should say that's one of my problems. And then I think the other thing is with legs as well, because they're such big muscles. And I'm not, you know, I don't know anything about, you know, I've not got a degree in sort of kinesiology or physiology or, you know, central nervous system or anything like that. But I'm going to make the educated assumption, because I've got a degree in a different field, that, you know, because your legs are such a big muscle, what I find is when I'm training upper body, I'm not getting out of breath on sets. I'm not feeling sick when I finish my workout. I haven't got a headache. Because that's the thing, I've been drinking water all session. I think I've drank a litre of water this morning already. My head is banging, like it is pounding. And I think because your legs are so big and they hold such a, you know, a strain on the rest of your body, because they're holding your body around all day, aren't they? Training your legs has to have, like, you know, a serious impact on your nervous system. Let's say I'm leaving workouts on leg day, lethargic, feeling like I'm about to throw up. You know, obviously you're meant to be fatigued after a workout, but like I said a minute ago, on an upper body day, I'm not feeling like I can't eat, I can't do anything, I don't want to move. Whereas now, I've got to go to work, I've got to eat, I just want to get back in bed because I just feel grim. But we've at least boxed the session off, so that's a good thing. I think for breakfast, I've got some smoked batter that I didn't have last night, so let's throw that in the air fryer for 15-20 minutes. I think that's 200. It's fucking shit hot if you're trying to get your protein in. It's about 250 calories for 250 grams, give or take, so it's about a calorie. Excuse me, it's about a calorie per gram, and I think it came out around like 53 grams of protein. That's some good macros. So I'm gonna have that for my breakfast, maybe with a couple of eggs, see how I feel. If not, I might just do like some Greek yogurt with some blueberries and a little bit of dark chocolate and some honey, just as a little sugary kickstart, I think. But yeah, we'll get back there now and then we'll see what we've made. Breakfast. So we've got 2 smoked batter fillets and then some Greek yogurt, some blueberries, some peanut butter, chocolate chips and honey, and that comes to, let me get it up. We've got 64 grams of protein, 11 grams of fat, 32 grams of carbs, and where's the smoked batter, 243 calories, and this little yogurty whatever It's 248. It's not bad. So it's about 500 in total, give or take. But that's gonna fill me up, help me recover, some carbs to get me through till about dinner time. But yeah, the problem is I'm not hungry. But yeah, this year I'm just trying to get in shape. Like, I think I started about 2 years ago, and I got to a pretty good space with it. But then I ended up having a breakdown and my head fell off, and yeah, and then I went anorexic, and then I went severely overweight because of some medication. So it got to a point last year around May, so probably about a year ago now, give or take a month. So right now I need to sort my shit out, because I've always been fat, I've always been overweight. It's not on. So I just need to get back into that headspace. Got in touch with this guy called Josh, and he's been coaching me since. So we did an initial weight loss phase, and that's when I started getting really back into fitness. And then we did the bulk for the last 4 months. So now we're cutting it back down, and I said by next year I want to be in a position where I'm happy with the way I look, and physically be able to look at myself and be happy with you know what I mean? But it's hard, it's hard, especially when I'm on a cut. I notice that when I go on a cut, that's when my head starts playing up the most. And it will, because obviously calories are low, so you've got no energy, your brain's just trying to decide, right, where can I strategically place the caloric intake that I'm getting to maximise bodily function. Muscle protein synthesis and hypertrophy isn't its main goal. So cortisol's through the roof, and yeah, and it's hard. It's really hard. Mentally, I'm struggling, but not from the case of I'm hungry and tight. No, it's mentally tapped. And this doesn't help. But what can you do? These are the sacrifices you've got to take. Do you know what I mean? And it's hard. I think everything just gets on top of you, especially living in this country. It's hard at the minute, and it's I went to university, I got myself into 60 grand's worth of debt, and I'm still working on a building site because there are no jobs. And with my degree, tried to get a job, and they turn around and have the fucking cheek to say, oh, go and volunteer, and you think, you taking the piss? I've just done 3-4 years. I've just got myself into 60 grand's worth of debt, and you're telling me to go and work for free on something that I've just been trained in. You can go and fuck yourself. That's the state of this country right now. So I'm working back on a building site, and it's hard because I feel like I've got no purpose. And I don't know. I think that's my biggest fear in life, is just not amounting to anything, just being a nobody. Just not. Yeah. And this is how my head cats chasing each other around. This is how my head spins when I'm on this sort of phase of my dieting, but you've just got to put up with it, because they're the fucking sacrifices to get the reward, and it's only short term. But it is what it is. But yeah, so some peanut butter, some chocolate chips, blueberries, Greek yogurt, and honey. That's gonna bang. My smoked bass, that is gonna bang. And we're gonna get this down and get straight in the shower. Leg day is boxed off. Day 19, I think I said it was. It's done. We've got back tomorrow, and we're just gonna fucking knock out the park. Sweet.